Hello and welcome back to Above End. It's already episode 51, and once again I'm joined with the one and only Wikz.
Hello.
So last episode, Wikz, you made those two destroyed buildings at the crater,
Yes, I did, yeah.
and now I'm continuing the plaza, but on the other side, on the next to the building that I did on my last episode.
Oh yeah, you talked about having this sort of overhang building going across the road or something, right?
Yeah, indeed. So this will be the plaza going through to the other side where the road is you made before, a couple of episodes back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I moved the road back because we now have the space to have another building here.
Yeah, I really like the idea to fill up the areas here around the plaza.
Yeah, I think it's a nice way to fill the plaza around the edge, but the plaza itself in the middle we can just, like we have now, basically like a terrace, like the kiosk and so in the middle, and a fountain, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you're making like a...
Oh yeah. So here I'm starting with small curving stairs toward a small balcony with some doors there, like a side entrance of the building.
Right. They're very tricky to do those stairways though, right?
Yeah, indeed. I tried it several times, but I also recorded them, but I only left in the last attempt that was successful. So
Yeah.
So you can see that now. So my goal was to have like the entrance of the building on this side, because the main part of the living area on this house is like on the first story. So that's why I came up with this idea.
Right, because the part you're building here now is where people are supposed to go back and forth, so it would make no sense that having people a house there or so.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So I was just not really using any pictures or references, just trying my own stuff, and I think it worked out okay. I don't think it's the best building I made, but I think it works. And of course, the part in this episode is just like one corner of this building done, unlike a part of the front side, because it was already like 6 hours of recording for just this one side. So I thought, I would just split it in several episodes then.
Yeah, probably a good call. Yeah. So 6 hours for like the first half of the building here.
Yeah, so it's the 1/4 of the building, and plus some of the facade of this side of the first story, including the roof.
Ah, right. Yeah. Okay. I really like this, what you're doing here with this stairway.
Yeah. I was fiddling around with the stairs itself was okay, but then I wanted to have like the feel of like it's realistic, because you can do whatever you want, of course, but I think it's gonna be even better if it's a little bit realistic. So I was trying around with several pieces, and I think it worked out. Well, you will see that in a bit, but now it's also just building itself, and not without any props or any overgrowth, etc.
Right. Okay. That's gonna be the second part.
Yeah, indeed. That will be on the last part of the video, indeed. So I'm just focusing now on the construction, on the layout of the building, basically.
Yep. And got the arrow guy, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, on that side, on the inside of the building, I also wanted to have a door, but that will mainly be like a storage area or like a cellar entrance, something like that, maybe to put bicycles or whatever.
Yeah, I get, yeah.
So and here on the balcony, I'm moving back and forth between the top and the bottom part, because I wanted also them in the same style with the edge pieces and the trim work and stuff.
Yeah, I get that. And also, I usually also do the, bounce back and forth to the builds, because you want to see how they will end up before you add too much stuff on just one particular area, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, and also if you have an idea on like the top part I was building on, like those corner pieces, then I thought, yeah, well, I will just do the same on the other side below, so then back and forth, so you have like a consistent design, really.
Yep. So you're using the was it it's the windows you're using for the wall, right?
Yes, yeah,
no.
Indeed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't bother with the normal walls at all. So, because I wanted several levels, and basically, yeah, I want to be flexible with the pieces. So the only grid pieces I'm using now are the arch corners, of how do you call them? The arches, arch pieces.
It also makes sense to use them here, though. I mean, they have the perfect shape for what the purpose is gonna be at. So.
Yeah.
But I'm really liking this little balcony you're doing here with the. What do you call a stairway like that? Curved stairway. It's just what it is, right?
Yeah, not sure how you used to call that, but.
Yeah, but I'm really liking it. Adds a lot of detail to it, even though it's, I mean, a stairway,
Yeah, it's also between this building and the other building, so it's a bit hidden, but still, I think it does serve a purpose to have it there. Yeah, here I wanted to make like a window, but afterwards I skipped that. Well, I don't think I remove it now, but afterwards I think it didn't make any sense, because it was like a storage area there anyway. So having like a window in like a very small area there doesn't make any sense. So later in the video I will remove that or cover it up, I think.
Yeah. You usually always had that first idea was like, yeah, I'm gonna try that, and then afterwards like, no, I'm not really feeling it.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Done that so many times as well. I like these trim pieces you've used. Which piece is that? Is that from the World's Fair pack? Those Bavarian trims over
It's from, yeah, indeed, it's a World's Fair, but it's like the Asian pieces. Not sure how they are called, but it's one of the Asian sets. I also use these in my Flying Dutchman recreation for the entrance building.
Ah, right. Never actually used them.
No?
No.
Because the standard like pieces, I don't have any idea how you call them. So if you the corner blocks, you have like those very big castle corner pieces.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that's the only other piece I could use for this, but they were way too big for this kind of building, so I used this instead.
Yeah, they really do. They really make a nice trim effect, and also the texture on them, like that woody texture it has.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's if you color them in this color, it also from a distance look like stone or stucco. So I think that works also.
Indeed. Oh man, I like this. These different levels you're doing here. Makes the build so much better, you know.
Yeah.
Really like it.
Yeah, and also here again, I placed those windows inside of the walls instead of just placing them on it.
Yeah, especially with these windows, I totally see it's a good thing because they already have that where they go inside.
Yeah, indeed.
And have the frame like very, very wide away from it or away from it.
Yeah.
From the frame itself. So.
And also because of that, I also used the windows for the wall. So that's indeed also for this. Yeah, so here I'm replacing the balcony itself because I thought they were a bit too big. So I took one of the other, I think it's one of the original pieces that was in the game. So before even a patch or a DLC came out, this balcony.
Yeah, I never used those pieces so much actually. The default pieces, those balcony pieces there.
Yeah.
They do a great job though. They're a nice piece.
Yeah.
You forget that the old pieces, right? Like with all the new ones.
True.
Sometimes.
Yeah, there are also like a lot of original pieces that you cannot recolor also. So yeah, it's also less convenient to use.
That is true, yeah. Love this trim you're doing here and that little extra support you gave it on the side.
Yeah, that's one of
really nice.
The spooky pack, I think.
Yeah, I remember that from that pack. I mean, yeah. Man, you put so much detail into this little stairway here.
Yeah, and you will see later that most of it will be covered. But yeah. Never mind.
All these builds are like heavily detailed, but then we detail it with even more stuff, so the things we started with don't even get seen.
Yep.
It gets overshadowed by all the overgrown and broken up bits, and yeah.
Yep, indeed. But yeah, you will still see the difference if you don't do it. Those details, I think it will be a difference eventually. So, like we said on the last episodes.
Yeah, totally agree. Now it's starting to look like something, huh?
Yep. So the front side of the building, well, I think it's the front side, but it can even be the back side. But yeah, it doesn't really matter how we call it. So I wanted to have like a balcony, but like inside of the building, not moved out. So I'm not sure how you call that, but.
No, I don't know if there has a specific name or something.
No,
but
I don't think so.
I do get your point though with a balcony they can share or something, like if there are two people or if it's just one.
And also one with like a roof above it, so it's part of the part of the building itself, so underneath the roof.
Okay, yeah, I'm really liking this, man. This is gonna be such a nice addition to the wasteland here. And this is only part 1, you say, right? So I mean, you haven't even started making it post-apocalyptic or wastelandish.
Yeah, I do a bit at the end of the video, a bit like shrubbery and green bushes, but probably not enough to make it as the other buildings that we done. So.
But I can see why this took 6 hours though. You
yeah.
You as I say, there's a lot of detailing put into this, and that stairway, as you say, I could imagine you said you used some time on it, right? So
yeah, several attempts to get the distance between the stairs and the rotation of each step to get that right. Because yeah, the first attempt I did, that was okay, but it was not like the rotation was not the same on every step, and you could see the difference. So I thought, yeah, I would just redo it from scratch. And
yeah, sometimes that's the way it works,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
The
yeah,
best way to do it. So you closing it off here?
yeah. I'm not completely sure on what I'm gonna do with this side, because I have a wall now on the left side of the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
But after I place the roof on the building, then it's a part that's how do you say, a part that's come out of the building, so extending out of the ridge of the roof. So it's something I have to look into, because it's not good how it's now.
Yes, okay, what you're saying. You could maybe have made a little arch and then have a stairway going down, and then also have like a little door inside of the little arch thing, like you did here with the balcony, right? Have this little midsection where there's a door,
Oh
and
yeah,
then have
yeah.
and then where there's an arch, like little custom-made arch or something, and then have a stairway that goes down to the path or something, to the ground.
Oh yeah, that can be something. But yeah, my problem was it was not underneath the roof, and maybe I can make a secondary roof for that part only, but then it maybe will be too small, or yeah, I'm not sure. I will figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, you can always, like, this is the wasteland, right? So everything doesn't have to look. I mean, it can be look very broken up, you know. So the roof doesn't have to fit perfectly. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's true.
we can get away with that down here.
Yeah, but I think even if it's correct, or well, for me it has to look good, and if it's like a piece sticking out of a building that's not correct with the roof, then yeah, it doesn't make it good for me. So, but yeah, we will see what we do in the next video or so.
Yeah. We'll always figure something out.
Yeah.
I guess the roof on. Yeah, I can see this. I can see how this is gonna look now with the roof here and stuff.
So I first started the roof like this, but I think I don't think I know for sure that I will change it later on in the video, because the part that I placed on top of the roof, like what I'm going to do now, so the extra, how do you call that in English, like the
Yeah, I'm not good at that. Like a little attic window or something.
Yeah, but with like an extra extruding of the roof itself with the window in.
Yeah.
So I just now made it. Wait, I think. Yeah, it's sticking more out than the facade of the building. And afterwards, you will see that later, I move everything back, so the wall pieces I'm building now, so those gray pieces, are aligned with the blue facade below it, so that it's like on the same depth.
Right. Yeah, so it makes kind of more sense.
Yeah, because now it's like an overhang, and it's like really strange because there is a very small height of this part of the overhang, so that there's not even possible to stand up in that piece of the building. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're
So
saying.
it's
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't use an archer for this for the scale, but it's like maybe half the size of a person. So that's why I moved it back to the same level as the facade of the building itself.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense, especially when you say, put it up like that. That there's not really literally have to crawl if you are
Yeah, so that was
up
my
there.
main, yeah. But that's not, it's later in the video that I will notice that, because now I just focusing in on details and stuff, and I didn't even notice that, yeah, part was completely wrong. So
Oh well, you did. I see you did build it as one building piece, so you could always just move it, right?
yeah,
Without
kind of, I think it's, yeah, one or two building pieces, but I think I could have moved it back easy. So
right.
yep.
Liking what I see though. I mean, I know you're gonna move it back at some point, but I'm liking a lot what you're doing here.
Yeah.
Looks super cool with that arch.
Yeah, my plan was also for the next part of the video to have like the main building, but not in like a square format, but like on the right side, part of the building that's like 45 degrees turned, so that you have like an angle in the building.
Yeah.
And so on that part also have an entrance on the ground level, so that you have like two entrances on the left side with the stairs, and on the right side just on the ground leading up to the plaza below.
I like that. I like that a lot. That sounds like a good idea, man.
Yeah, so I didn't, yeah, otherwise I will have just another square building, and I didn't want that, because last time I made a square building, and yeah, it's just, I don't know, it worked out, but I think it's way nicer if you have different structure designs, really. So
Oh yeah, I'm agreeing. That is also kind of like what we are trying to do sometimes here, right?
yeah, true.
Also, what we did on the island with we have those box complex building, kind of like apartment ish, and then we have like the vineyard thing, and
Yeah, true.
yeah, I like that there's a variety of different styles and still be the same theme, you know.
Yep, indeed. So yeah, here I'm messing with the stairs of the balcony and the part below, and here you see that I just remove the hole in the wall, and I just replace all
Yeah.
the supports that I removed earlier, so that I also could cover up the stairs, well, the pieces of the stairs above. Otherwise, you could see them through the floor.
Yeah, can have that.
So that's sometimes a challenge if you have like bigger pieces. Like if you use windows for stairs, then it's, yeah, of course, it's bleeding out on the other side, and then you have to fix it or cover it up.
Yeah, pretty much. Man, I'm liking this.
Especially that you're using windows for walls that just basically against the whole design of the game, right? So
Yep.
who could have thought that people are using this technique? But yeah, we just use everything we can.
That's kind of like the fun about it, right?
Yeah, that's also why I don't use any of the toolkit items, really.
No, me neither. I don't know if I ever will, but it's not. I don't think about them in my process of building. It's like if I think about something, I'm like, can I build it? You know. So yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it's not really something you made yourself. Well, that's my vision of it. because I think how long is the toolkit already in the game? A couple of months, half a year, something like that.
Almost half a year, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there is a lot of items already. Maybe, yeah. Well, I have no clue how many because I don't use them, but I'm guessing that you have almost everything that you want already. Someone made it, right?
Oh yeah, like I saw someone already made, like, just for example, like mushroom huts
Oh, really?
for like you can do that in game. Like it's just
So like really
uh,
big, like the ones you made in like the old days, or?
well, not like a mushroom hut, but more like the what is it called? The top of it, the mushroom itself,
Oh, yeah.
with the spots, so you can just place it on top of a basic shape, and then you kind of like have a mushroom top hat, or what it's
Okay.
called.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But yeah, just for example. But
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just prefer to make something myself, and if it's not possible in the game, I just figure something out, or don't make that what I wanted to. So
yeah, and if you come to the thing that it's not possible to make that thing, well, then I just find something else to build there.
yeah,
Uh,
indeed.
so and by the way, I really love what you did here with the cardboard. So what it's called, placing them below the ground, so it feels like it's actually someone that can lie on it or
Yeah.
like sleep on it. Or I never actually thought about doing that with them.
No, me neither. I used that the first time in my Stalevar episode from last week. So
Oh right, yeah, I noticed that there too. You did it in front of the entrance of the factory
yeah,
thing, right?
indeed, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm stealing for myself now. So
Oh no. Oh, that's okay though. That's okay.
yeah.
No, but I'm definitely gonna steal that idea too and use it for decorating.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially here. So.
Yeah, it's something very useful for like a wastelandish kind of teams.
It is. I'm actually quite surprised that I haven't thought about placing them below the ground and have just the front or the little thing showing. Like when we do with the newspapers and stuff, just place them on the ground. It never occurred to me.
Well, probably other people already use that way, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying I'm the first, but
we're slow, okay? We're slow.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We just do what we want.
Exactly. Oh man, I love seeing your builds come to life, man. It's so cool.
Yeah. So here I'm doing like the last bits of decorating, well, props, and then some of the bushes and stuff.
Yeah, man. I like it. A lot of overgrown.
Yeah. But probably it won't be enough, but it's just the first draft of this, so.
But it does go very well with your building on the left side, though. It really does. If I have to say it myself.
Yeah,
awesome work, man.
I think it works. And I also placed our penguin there.
Of course, we need him.
Of course.
Yes, he survives the apocalypse too, or the.
But this time it's not like on the fountain, like on our plaza, but maybe like hidden away. Someone left him there. Yeah,
yep.
That works.
He's there, but never forgotten.
Yep. It will be fun to eventually look for every penguin that we have in our park.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little Easter egg hunt for you.
I've no clue how many we already have, but yeah, we will.
I actually think we placed all of them in videos, didn't we? Or did we play some off camera? I can't remember right now.
I'm not sure. I mean.
Yeah. Oh well. Maybe we don't even know how many we have in here.
No, it will
Nice.
be a challenge for us as well to count them, I think.
Oh, for sure. Oh man, this overgrown stuff with the building on the left side now, it looks so cool. Loving it. Such a nice addition here. Oh, I love this shot here, man.
Yeah, man.
See the church and the two buildings, the kiosk. Your crazy support work on the island.
Yeah, it's not that bad, right?
Looks awesome. Love it.
So I think that's the end for the video now. Wikz, thank you again for joining me in the video.
Of course, man. Anytime.
And thank you everyone for watching. Give the video a like if you did like it, and subscribe if you want to see more. And see you in the next video that will be on the channel of Wikz, of course.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye.
Bye.